And that was all due to that. That was all due to that pit stop. A little bit of a pit stop snafu between Warland and Thunderhorse.
What if we could go to Henger once again? We were watching this fight earlier. Morton is right back on the 65 once more. This is our closest fight, I think, in pretty much the entire field currently, as they are squabbling for 8th position.
And that squabble continues. Justin Morton, it looks like a little bit hesitant back onto the banking there. Cost him maybe 100th or 2 of a second, but he's able to tuck back behind Henger's draft and keep right up behind him as we just go under 7 minutes to go. Morton now really starting to play the strategy game. There you see backing off ever so slightly earlier onto the brakes, conserving what he can, does not want to show his hand early. And I think most importantly here, Joe, he does not want to make a mistake through that very tricky bus stop. We've seen plenty of guys find the wall, and Morton does not want to throw away a good top 10 finish here today.
I'd like to doff my cap to the 65's team, because that is perhaps one of the most clever team names I've seen in sim racing, Intellectual Property Motorsports. Because that's all really a team in sim racing is. It's just intellectual property, not really much in the way of physical stuff. So whoever came up with that one, well played, good sir.
I'm certainly a fan of that, and you see that 65 coming way through the West Horseshoe. Oh, David Henger has got to be absolutely sweating bullets. I think he knows Justin Morton has the speed, and it's just a matter of time of when he wants to put it. And just a quick note that we were told about Alex Ellis up front. Ellis has hit his numbers, so he is in the clear at this point, just looking like he is unable to close the gap on pure speed.
So we ride on board onto the oval, and Justin Morton really pushing that cart as hard as he can. They'll both take a bit of a slipstream off of Jimbo Pfeiffer in the GT3, who stays low. Morton trying to reel him in as they come up to the bus stop for yet another time, and they're both going to catch traffic here. This is Thunhorst and Kinchlow, not racing for position, 2 different GT classes.
Looks like they're both able to navigate pretty well on the high side. There you see Justin Morton. A little bit of a higher line there from him, trying to carry a little bit more momentum out, maybe just trying something out. There you see that back off a little bit from Morton, not wanting to press the issue. Under 5 to go. He's going to have a couple more bites at the apple. Big lock up in front of them from Lionel Castillo.
And a bobble from Morton, under braking into the first turn. He catches it, but the car gave a big snap on him.
Yeah, Morton's had a couple of spins today. Still trying to recover from those. He was as high as 4th place in this race at one point, so he's currently on a recovery drive, and the hard braking into the turning of these horseshoes seems to be his Achilles heel. So as he goes around the outside of Lionel Callisto, that's where things seem to be getting to him. Look at that, the LMP2s, when they get out into those marbles, those outside tires just completely spin up on them, and they can't get that diff to lock again. It really causes them to struggle as they come off of these corners to get the power down.
Yeah, that one cost him. Looked like he was well out into the marbles there for a couple of those corners, and he's going to have to try and work to get that gunk off of the number 9's tires and regroup, try and attack David Henger to see if he can procure that 8th position. Down to 3 minutes left. And Steve Driscoll.
Did you